We are talking all these things as a preface to the quality of Vata is coldness. Then coldness, we just switch over to the three basic first fundamental techniques to inspect you, that is darshana. In darshana, then we went little further. In second part of this is sparshana, is touching. So when a patient comes, after first evaluation, you are touching the patient. Whether it is cold, whether it is hot, whether it is cold comes sticky. So with the touching, you will come to know something. Somebody is saying, I have some pain. You touch here, whether it is warm, whether it is hot here. So you touch different part. If there is coldness, that means the blood circulation is poor, the muscle response is poor. So as a result, the dryness, roughness, tightness, movement difficulty will occur. So at that time, we have to touch it, whether the feet are very cold or limbs are little hot. All these things that we have to enter into the second part of the primary diagnosing technique called sparsha.
2個目の診断法はスパルシャナで、触る触診ですね。例えばどっかをぶつけたとかどこかが痛いっていう時に触って他の部位に比べて冷たいとかっていうのであれば血流が来てないからここが硬くなるとか、あとそういうことも予見できるようになってくるし。
We can be mistaken. A person who want to see the doctor, he came by running. Then running, he goes to the doctor because of the running or a heavy exercise. Then the body will be hot. You are expecting, you are touching, then you feel hotness. That hotness is not his real nature because of running. Somebody comes in an air-conditioned vehicle. A hot person comes to you. You touch it, is cold. We are misunderstood. So there are many things. So you will have to look. This person is look like a Vata person or Kapha person. Then how? Why this change is there? But what I say, that means by touching also with the sparshana, you get a primary understanding. But you have to analyze many things, whether it is his original nature or it is artificial nature. For an example, she has a fever. She is more prone to kapha, but when she has a fever, when you touch her, the coldness will not come. At that time, due to the fever, she is hot. She is not going to be hot all the time. Most of the time, she is cold. So we will say the present state also you have to calculate. So in present state, if she has fever, her body will be hot. So we should understand that when you touch, it is not the ultimate conclusion you are getting. Unless you are going through all the important factors only, you can finally say, oh, she has this much Vata quality, this much Pitta quality, this much Kapha. So I come to that she is a Kapha and Pitta. You come to a conclusion. So our basic diagnosing is over. Then you can go further. Then it will be more correct.
スパルシャナも同じで、第一所見だけでは間違えてしまうこともあるので気をつけていきたいところっていうのはピッタ系の人がいたとしてもそこまでに来るのにエアコンの車に乗ってたら冷たいから触っただけじゃわからない場合もあるし、ひろこちゃんも本来元カパの人っていう設定だと思うんですけど、だとしたら普段触ったら熱い、ごめんなさい、冷たいだろうけどカパはでも熱が出たりするとその冷たさは触れなくて熱さを感じることが感じてしまうので、その人の状況によってその触る触診による診断結果っていうのも左右されることがあるから、気をつけてください。
So we already gone through the quality of dryness, that is the prime quality. Namaskar. ഞാൻ ജാപ്പാനീസ് ഗ്രൂപ്പിന്റെ ആയുർവേദത്തിന്റെ ക്ലാസ് എടുത്തിട്ട് നടക്കാൻ അരമണിക്കൂർ ക്ലാസ് I am expecting some phone calls from the Portugal people. They are nearby, so they may call for me. Because when they are in the city, I have asked them to call me. If you need something, we can get from the main city. Munnar is a touristic city, we won't get many things in Munnar. So we have spoken about the dryness, then we spoke about the lightness. The third quality of Vata, we speak about coldness. And when you go to a place where more height is there, we have to understand the air will always go high. So when you are in a height area, will you be hot or will you be cold? Cold. So this is another thing we have to interconnect, that when you go higher and higher, when you are higher in the Himalaya or wherever you are, whether you are in the Fuji mountain, when you go high, naturally you will be cold. So the coldness of a typical nature of Vata, because it is connected with air, and when you go high and high and high, that is what the cold temperature will come. The going high is Vata quality among the 5 Buddhas. Earth and water will be down, fire will be in the middle, whereas the air will be down, ether will be again high. So when you go high and high and high, naturally the temperature will be cold. This is why in another way it is connected. The third quality is coldness.
バータのクオリティのもう一つは冷たいということですけれども、その冷たいことの説明を今ずっとしてくれてたんですが、風は上に行く習性がありますね、空は。なんで山の上の方というのは空がどんどん上がってきてるんだけど、だから山の上の方は寒いんです。空がいっぱい、空というかバータがいっぱい上に上がってくるので。で、重いのはカパと、一番重いのは土、その次に重いのは水、その次に重いのは火でっていう風なので、下の方に下がれば下がるほど、暑いっていうことがあると。はい。
Last class we said we are a collection of cells, around 100 billion cells are there, and each cell is getting some nourishment from blood, air, and its waste has to flow. If your cell health is good, that means your health is good. So each cell is going through some kind of digestive process to the cell inside. So a kind of ovulation will happen, and gently a oil will come out through your skin. So naturally, if you touch a person's skin, it should be gently oily. But we people are nowadays using soap and shampoo. These are extremely acidic in nature, or more, almost 99% of soap. Shampoos are extremely acidic in nature. They will kill your skin tone, the natural oil coming, and it will make dry. So when you are dry, you are again going to the chemical application of different kinds of lubricators, like different kinds of oilments you have here, but it is due to this. So another way, if you touch a Vata person's body, the Vata person won't get nourishment as supposed to be, because he is so skinny. Dryness, lightness, as a result of dryness, tightness also will come. When the tightness comes, the blood flow, nerve flow will be poor. As a result, more coldness also will come. This also we have to keep it in the mind when we study about Vata.
細胞が何兆個もありますが、それ一つ一つに血流がいって、私たちの髪の毛とかもそういうふうに栄養をもらって、あとは排泄物もそこから作られていくわけなんですけれども、肌も 細胞一個一個がオイルを放出しているべきなので、本来は触ったら少ししっとりしてるっていうのが本来の健康な肌なんだけども、現代の人は石鹸をすごく使いすぎるので、石鹸とかあと特にシャンプーっていうのは酸性がすごく強いので肌を乾燥させてしまって、でそれでそれを補おうとしてしっとりするものを化粧品を使ったりするっていうことをやってるけれども、石鹸とかは良くないですってことだと思いますが、で、バーターはさらに見ていくと、バーターのタイプの人は細い人が多いんですが、栄養が取れない人が多いんです。なんでかっていうと、痩せてって乾燥しているので、そうすると筋肉とか血管とかナーディとかが全部硬くなっていくので、硬くなると血流がそこに流れなくなるから、血流が流れないと冷えていくっていう傾向になるので、そうすると栄養が取れないっていうことになっていくので、バータってなったらこういうことが連動してもうセットで起こってくるみたいなことも頭に入れておいてください。
അല്ല മാവുള്ളത്തെ വഴി അറിയാവുന്നതാണ് ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കുന്നത്. അറിയാം അല്ലേ? We have spoke about the dryness, and we have spoke about the lightness, we have spoke about the coldness, and now we will switch over to the roughness. The roughness also a typical quality, because we said that in the Vada people the blood circulation, neurotransmission will be poor. As a result, the cell won't get enough nourishment, and if the cell won't get nourishment, it will become dull, and if it is again become dull, it will become black, and when the blackish part is not repaired in time, the cells will die. If your small finger is becoming light dark color, if you don't do anything, it will become dark, and it will become like extreme dark. That means it is dead, and the finger will fall down one day by itself. So this darkness color, you will see the red dark color is related with Vada, as we have to think that Vada is in black color. So the black color is showing that I am not getting enough blood, whereas the redness is saying I am getting too much blood. So in Vada people, as a result of poor nourishment, when the cells don't get enough nourishment, as a result dryness and slowly a roughness, because the cells are nearly started to die. So when you touch a Vada person, actually when you can feel that the Vada affected area, a kind of roughness you can feel. And the Vada people sound also, when you hear the Vada people sound, hello, how are you? Like they will speak like always a rough sound. When the Kapha person, it is always little bit chocolate, but they are the people, they make little bit loud sound. Namaskara.
Roughness 最後ラフネスですけど、ラフネスはガサッとしてる、スムーズじゃないこれがあるので、そうするとラフネスがあるとまた血流が通らなくなってくるので、細胞っていうのは色が黒くなっていきます。だからその人の顔を見て黒っぽいグレーっぽい色であれば血流がない、赤い色であれば血流がたくさんあるということが分かります。で、細胞に血流がなくなっていくと黒くなっていって、例えば凍傷の人とかでもそうだと思うんだけど、血がなくなるとどんどん黒くなって、完全に黒くなってしまうともう落ちちゃう、足が落ちちゃうぐらいの感じなので、細胞の死にも細胞が死んでいく、ラフネスが極まっていくと。で、声も同様に ワーターの人っていうのは声がガサガサしてるっていうことだと思うんですけど、カッパの人はもうちょっとツヤっとした声をしています。
So the Vada people's typical nature is always roughness. So especially we have to say that in Vada people always feel bad with the coldness. With the heat they will be happy. So whenever you see a person who makes some fire and goes to the morning to the heat, in a way we can say he loves heat, so that means he is a Vada person. This is one way of darshana we are realizing he has Vada qualities. So the Vada people always feel cold because their circulation, neurotransmission, different things are always on, and Vada people are comparatively constipated also. So when you look the shit of the Vada person, we can see the dark color. So in many ways we have to say that means Vada person, there will be a roughness. Whether it is shit, it will be rough. Whether it is body, it will be rough. So as a result of Vada thing connected with the coldness, we can see a roughness there. In the cold temperature, if they go, their body will be the roughest body. Unless they put some oil for lubrication, their body will start to become more and more rough. This very easily you can see in the cold temperature.
あとそのラフネスがあるとラフがガサってなってると寒くなってくるので冷えてくるので、例えば焚き火をしたりすると周りにすぐ寄ってくるのはバータの人たちだっていうことが分かったりします。で、あとバータの人は便秘になる人が多くて便も硬くなっててそのラフな感じが便にも出ます。で色も黒くなっていきます。であとその皮膚もラフな感じになってくるのは寒いところに行けば行くほどやっぱり皮膚もそうやってガサッとなりやすくなります。
Next quality is subtlety or subtle. We have to understand that means you can go and nearly touch the fire. You can go and nearly touch the ground or the earth and water. But when you want to touch the air, it is not going to be easy. So in another way, we have to say, compare with the five elements, the air, the vata, ether and air are very subtle because its nature itself is subtle, you cannot touch it, it is not tangible. So whenever you see somebody, they have a vada category, their body language also it will be subtle. They are the people who are complicated with subtlety. When you say something, you have to hit it. A husband was asking the wife, I need some water. The Vada wives are very, the Vada people are always, you need water? How much water? One glass. Big glass? Small glass? Small glass. It is made out of wood or clay? Clay. It is well water or river water or bottled water? Bottled water. Should I put some herb or something? You don't put anything. Shall I put little sugar? The husband in I don't need water, darling, it is enough. So they are the people who continuously ask questions and questions and questions and questions because of such subtlety and complex thing. It is not easy to deal with the so-called. You say 1 spoon medicine. Japan spoon, Indian spoon, Japan big spoon, medium spoon, small spoon, child spoon or adult spoon. In the end you will say, don't take the medicine, give back the medicine. So it is not easy that they are going in the sharp way. They want everything precise. So they always go to the one by one chain reaction. It is not easy to satisfy a Vada patient. So they will ask, correct, what is the time now? 12:30? or 12, 30 plus 30 seconds or 29 seconds. They are the sharp people. So when you deal with them, the subtlety we can always, they want to be always, because the subtlety will make them floating and questioning. So it is not easy to them